Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Back in May, Jon Fernandez, the superintendent of the Department of Education, was accused of sexual harassment. The accusation was brought before the Guam Education Board by former JP Torres Success Academy principal Eleuterio Mesa on behalf of student Alana Flores, and was initially supported by teachers Marcia Palomo and Alfonsina Cruz. Fernandez has since denied the allegations and later filed a criminal complaint against the accusers alleging blackmail in a complaint filed with both GPD and the FBI. 7 months later, and yet another complaint has been brought before the board, this time against acting superintendent Joe Sanchez by the same exact individuals. These include Mesa, Flores, Palomo, and Cruz. The complaint alleges Sanchez provided marijuana or alcohol to a student.
Unfortunately, I can't say very much, as I've noted, because it's really a personal matter with the board, and I really want them to handle this case and review it and come up with some type of disposition. But I'll just reiterate what I've already said. The allegations are false. And I know that any review or investigation that the board conducts will show that it's false. And, quite honestly, the fact that it's coming from Mr. Mesa at this time is, especially at this time, is just incredibly suspect.
GEB legal counsel Gary Gumatautau said the allegation was based on hearsay and was forwarded to GPD as to comply with Guam law. Acting GEB chair Rosie Tanatongo added that because it doesn't have to do with Title IX, GEB may not have to conduct an internal investigation similar to that which took place in the Fernandez case. Sanchez said the complaint made by Mesa complicates his ability to render any type of adverse action against Mesa, who is currently under investigation by DOE for sexual harassment of a student, which Mesa denies.
I've already spoken to our legal counsel, and it's clear that if I were to make any decision on that particular case, it could be construed as being already tainted, and there's a clear conflict of interest.
If forced to recuse himself from Mesa's case, it may be passed on to a deputy superintendent for resolution.
I know he submitted several statements, so I'm hoping that the board is just taking all of those statements and looking at their credibility and making a determination from there. But I do hope that they make some kind of final determination soon.
We should add Mesa was also under investigation for sexual misconduct at the time he first brought forth the initial allegation against Fernandez in May. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.